Actors often portray deadly scenarios on screen, but some have faced real-life incidents where their actions, intentional or accidental, resulted in death. In October 2021, a fatal accident on the set of Rush shocked Hollywood. During a rehearsal, Alec Baldwin discharged a prop revolver containing live rounds, resulting in the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. Baldwin denied pulling the trigger, but forensic evidence indicated otherwise. He stated he was told the gun had no live rounds. In March 2024, armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed was convicted of involuntary manslaughter for failing to check the ammunition and allowing live rounds on set. Baldwin, also charged with involuntary manslaughter, is awaiting trial. Speaking to ABC News in December 2021, Baldwin tearfully recounted meeting Hutchins' family, expressing his deep remorse and commitment to cooperation. In 1987, a year after Ferris Bueller's Day Off made him a star, Matthew Broderick was involved in a devastating car accident while vacationing in Northern Ireland with Jennifer Grey. Their rented BMW collided head-on with a Volvo, resulting in the deaths of Anna Gallagher and her mother Margaret Doherty. Gray, the only conscious witness, later described the incident as life-altering, while Broderick, who suffered serious injuries and amnesia, was deeply affected. Broderick was charged with careless driving and only fined $175, but remained haunted by the accident. In December 2006, Brandy Norwood, known for her music and acting career, was involved in a devastating car accident on a Los Angeles freeway. While driving, Norwood rear-ended a Toyota, triggering a multi-vehicle collision. The Toyota driver, Awatef Abudihaj, succumbed to her injuries the following day. No charges were filed against Norwood, but the accident deeply affected her. Speaking in 2012 on VH1's Behind the Music, she reflected on the pain of being labeled after the tragedy, expressing profound regret and wishing she could undo the events of that day. Ryan Grantham, known for his small role as Jeffrey Augustine in Riverdale, was arrested in 2020 for a shocking crime. In March of that year, he fatally shot his mother, Barbara Waite, at their home in Squamish, Canada, and recorded his actions and confession on video. Prosecutors revealed Grantham initially planned further violence, including targeting Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, but instead turned himself in. He stated he acted to spare his mother from dealing with his intended actions. In court, Grantham expressed deep remorse, saying, "From every fiber of my being, I am sorry." He was sentenced to life in prison in September 2022. In June 2010, Amy Locane, known for roles in Melrose Place and School Ties, caused a fatal car accident after drinking at a party. Driving while 3 times over the legal alcohol limit, she fled a minor crash before colliding with a car carrying Fred and Helene Seaman. Helene, 60, lost her life, and Fred was severely injured. In 2012, Locane was sentenced to 3 years for vehicular manslaughter and assault, citing her first-time offense and her children's needs. She served her term and was paroled in 2015. However, in 2019, a judge resentenced her to 8 years, citing leniency in the original ruling. She is eligible for release in December 2024. Lane Garrison, known for his role in Prison Break, was involved in a fatal drunk driving accident in December 2006. After meeting 3 teenagers at a store, he gave them a ride to a party. On the way, he crashed his Land Rover into a tree, killing 17-year-old Vahagan Sedion and injuring the other passengers. Tests showed Garrison, then 27, had cocaine and alcohol, twice the legal limit, in his system. He pleaded guilty to vehicular manslaughter, DUI, and providing alcohol to minors. In 2007, he was sentenced to 3 years and 4 months in prison, paying $300,000 in restitution. Paroled in 2009, Garrison resumed his acting career, appearing in shows like Yellowstone and Mayor of Kingstown. Before becoming a celebrated actor and director, Charles S. Dutton spent nearly 10 years in prison. Growing up in a tough Baltimore neighborhood, Dutton was convicted of manslaughter after a knife fight in which he defended himself against an attacker who had stabbed him. While serving time, Dutton experienced a turning point when he survived a near-fatal stabbing. Determined to change his life, he earned a community college degree in prison and later won a drama scholarship to Yale University. After his release, Dutton built a successful career in TV and film, starring in projects like Alien 3, A Time to Kill, Menace II Society, and Rock. In 1994, Brandon Lee lost his life during the filming of The Crow due to a stunt gone horribly wrong. The scene called for Michael Massey's character to fire a .44 caliber prop gun at Lee's Eric Draven. Unbeknownst to the crew, a broken metal tip from a dummy bullet was lodged in the gun, which discharged and fatally wounded Lee. Despite immediate medical attention, Lee passed away. Massey, deeply affected by the tragedy, took a year off from acting, and later admitted he never fully recovered from the incident. He described it as a tragic accident and carried the weight of it for the rest of his life. Massey passed away in 2016 from stomach cancer. In 2001, Rebecca Gayheart was involved in a devastating accident that claimed the life of 9-year-old Jorge Cruz Jr. Cruz was crossing the street when Gayhart's Jeep Grand Cherokee struck him. She covered his hospital and funeral costs, offered support to his family, and settled a civil suit out of court. Gayhart pleaded no contest to vehicular manslaughter, receiving probation, a license suspension, community service, and a fine. Reflecting on the tragedy in 2019, she admitted struggling deeply afterward, describing a period of intense self-destruction before eventually finding a way to cope. In September 2012, Sons of Anarchy actor Johnny Lewis was found dead on the driveway of his 81-year-old landlady, Catherine Davis. Police responding to reports of a violent altercation discovered Davis and her cat dead inside her ransacked home. Authorities determined that Lewis was involved in Davis's death, had an altercation with 2 men, and later fell to his death. Despite speculation about mental health issues or substance use, toxicology tests found no drugs, and reports of bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, or head trauma were inconclusive. The event shocked many, especially since Lewis had previously spoken warmly of Davis and her generosity toward artists. What is the cast of The Shield doing today? In the case of Michael Jace, he finds himself behind bars for life. Jace played Julian Lowe in all 7 seasons of the popular cop drama series. The actor also built up a respectable filmography, appearing in recognizable movies such as Cradle to the Grave, Gridiron Gang, and State of Play. However, his acting career ended in May 2014 after he shot and killed his wife, April, in front of their 2 young children. According to prosecutors, April told Jace she wanted a divorce earlier in the day. Upset about the pending dissolution of his marriage and suspecting she was dating someone else, Jace shot her. The actor told detectives, via NBC Los Angeles, that he didn't want to kill her, but that events had escalated. "I was just angry," he said. "All I intended to do was shoot her in the leg. And then I shot her in the leg, and that was it." Jace revealed that he planned to turn the gun on himself after killing his wife, but didn't go through with it. Instead, he phoned the police and confessed to his actions when the detectives arrived. Jace received a 40-year sentence for second-degree murder and issued an apology to his wife's family. Wow, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into shocking celebrity stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.